Hey, IDS 302. Who's living the dream, huh? Yeah, that's the Pacific. I am up in Monterey Peninsula today, hanging out at one of my bucket list places called Asilomar. Uh, and just needed to get up here. I'm just loving it, getting ready to go out and shoot some stuff. There's great dunes and beachhead here. And well, I want to do Module 6 video from here. It's 7:30 a.m. And let's get this going. Welcome to Module 6. I made some changes, and I'm going to publish everything right in a minute. I'm going to publish Module 6 and 7. Okay, I'm doing that right now. I'll find. Okay, so I've changed some things, manipulated some things. I wanted to get to 1,000 points for us. So I did that by increasing some values on some things. You'll take a look and see what that is now that we're all published to see what you got going for you. But everything looks great. Again, I really appreciate your patience on this one. And you might really destroy me in the evaluation and probably deserve it. But I like how that light is back there. I don't want to touch anything. This thing's going to blow out the light. Okay, so I've added well, let's just go through it. Okay, well, so it's 1,000 points now. I made the TED Talks paper 100 points. Rough draft is 50. Due dates are manipulated better, I believe. Okay, so let's take a look. The overview is fairly simple. All right, collect data, learn. Okay, you're fine on that one. Okay, readings I haven't added any yet, so I don't think we need any. I'll check. There's my video. Okay, here's where you're going to read and get into it. This is the North Dakota's Norway experience. I found this article about a year or two ago. It's very interdisciplinary, and I think you'll find it interesting. My face-to-face 302 discussed it on Thursday, and it was very interesting. It was a lot of give and take and information here because there's so many different dynamics and ingredients to this. It's very fascinating. Okay, and take a look at that and answer the questions there. Again, you're going to be using Tanner's steps, but I don't expect you to do 3, 4, and 5 as comprehensive as you're doing your analysis here. But I want to see what you can come up with. I want you to comment on some of these things. All right. I want you to look at it as an interdisciplinarian and identify the components that tell you that it's an interdisciplinary project issue. Okay. So go with that. That's due February 22nd. Then I want you to do a final paper rough draft. Now, read this clearly. It doesn't mean you got to have everything done, but I want to know that you're thinking about it. I want to see your organization. I want to see an outline. I'd like to see something. Use your annotated bibliography. Show me what you got. Be creative here. All right. Now, when I say be creative, it doesn't mean use colors. Doesn't mean to use a cover page. Please, not yet. No abstracts, no thesis statement, none of that. Okay. And that's worth actually 80 points now, I guess. Okay, the rough draft, and that's all you got to do this week. But I want to talk to you about a couple of things, especially about the annotated bibliography. I didn't know what to expect, and I got about 20 of them out of 20 some students. Um, Overall, I was quite happy. I think some of you really blew me away. Uh, some of you kind of just didn't get it, I think. In annotated bibliography, I'm not teaching what annotated bibliographies are. If you don't know, you need to find out. There's plenty of resources, plenty. There's libraries, there's websites, there's Google, there's so many things. Okay. Remember on formatting, I said you need to use a hanging paragraph. If you didn't use hanging paragraph, you got dinged. Okay. So I said you had to do that, and I said if you didn't know, you had to find out. Okay, or ask or something. Hanging paragraphs. Too many line gaps all over the place. Okay. I mean, some of you just enough line gap between if you wanted to. Okay. Some of you didn't categorize it by discipline, which I asked you to do. Okay. That shows me what you're working in an interdisciplinary fashion. You have to have different disciplines. Some didn't use enough sources. You used like one for each discipline for two or maybe two or three disciplines. Some of your sources were not peer reviewed. They were not clear what they were sourced from. Therefore, if they're not clearly then they shouldn't be used. Okay. Um, Also, what I want to try to tell you to do here, and I'm going to remind you of this again: keep yourself out of it. Okay, most of you did, but I'm going to remind you again, as we get into more of the analysis and everything like that, you keep yourself out of it. No I, no me, no my, no we even. You write in the third person. Okay, I know it's a challenge, but yeah, that's what college is, a challenge. This is not about you. This is not about I, me, my. Okay, if you want to talk about your study, then it's the study, the current study. That's how you define it, not my study. Okay. And as far as what you want to learn, I mean, you don't have to put it in there. You just, it's inherent, like I said. Okay. So I think you got that right. Um, I guess, let's see, paragraph. Put your name on a paper again. Put your name on a paper, please. I'm begging. All right. Paragraph indents, double line spacing. Okay. I didn't do any. Let's do a quick one. Okay, the Easter egg is first Easter egg is Asilomar. Can you spell Asilomar? Asilomar. That's your first one. That's where I am at Asilomar. Okay. That's your first Easter egg. Okay, coolness, huh? All right. So now let me just see if I can find anything else here that we need to work on. Again, I'm not sure we're going to have any readings. Anybody got any questions? Let me know. Um, I think if there's some idea that I treated it harshly on your score, double check what I wrote in the comments. If you want to push back at that point, let me know what you think, okay? Nobody failed this paper. If you call failing on a 100-point paper under 70, no one did that, okay? And there were plenty of hundreds too, which was very impressive. All right, let's do Easter egg number 2 right away. Let's get it done right away. Okay, I drove up 2 days ago, or yesterday was it? I can't remember. Let's call it Big Sur. Okay, Big Sur. If you're up here, if you're working, if you're a barista or something, oh my God, I'm so jealous. Okay, this is gorgeous up here. All right, and then finally, what else do we got? I'm checking my notes again. This module, because see, we only have 6 modules in the 301 and 7 in the 302, so I want to double check. All right, I don't want you to, the syllabus in here is not up to date. Just go by the modules. I don't think it's up to date. I might have to double check it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo the syllabus in here. Go by the course, go by the modules. You'll see the points, 1,000 points. All right, I think you got this. Um, I'll double check it, of course, but in any event, module 6 goes from tomorrow until the 23rd, next Sunday, right? Yeah, 23rd is next Sunday, right? 23rd, yeah, okay. And you're gonna do some work on the rough draft. So don't worry about the syllabus as analysis. Okay, I want you to do a rough draft. You're not going to have your data yet. Oh, another thing about this: make sure you're doing the surveys, your peers' surveys. I'm also going to probably maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever it was due, I think I'm going to probably compile the links and shoot you an email too, so that you have them all in a line, so you don't have to keep digging around in there. That may help you do them also. Okay. I figure if I'm going to do them anyways, I'll just compile them, copy and paste them, and send them out to everybody. Make sure you're sending them out to your peers and your friends and your family and your relatives. You're posting on social media. Get some action going, okay? And remember, 18 and over, all right? So you got that. Good. So that's supposed to get done. Anything else that we need to do, give me a holler. I'll be on the road later today, and I'll get in Tempe tomorrow morning. So, okay. Have a good one. Easter egg number 3 is IDS equals integration, right? Okay. I had an issue with 301 about them not getting that, and I want you to get it. IDS equals integration. Let's do this again real soon, huh? Forks up. Peace. See ya.